Welcome back to another episode of The Market Take, breaking down what's happening around the world in the markets and in crypto.
And if you like being informed about this kind of stuff, please consider subscribing to our channel. And if you do watch our content and you're not sure if you're subscribed, please double check. A lot goes into making these videos, and we get super motivated when we see that people are interested. So, yeah, thank you.
Guys, welcome back to another episode of The Market Take. It is the end of the year. It is December 29th.
End of the
There
year.
goes
Yeah,
2025 out the window. What a cool year, 2025. Now we're going into 2026.
man.
Mm.
This year just lightning. Everyone's saying it, but lightning fast. I felt like I couldn't even breathe at some point.
Yeah, but I feel like we say that at the end of every year. Oh my God, the year just went by so fast. But we did do a lot of shit this year, dude. Did we go to Mexico this year or was that last year?
It was this year.
My God. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
we
yeah, we
did
did
that.
we did a lot. That's why it went by super fast. What's up, everybody? If you're just tuning in, repost that stream, retweet that stream. If you're watching this on YouTube,
I started a Minnesota
hold
daycare.
on. If you're tuning in on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. What is this?
You want to see the PNL from my Minnesota daycare?
Oh, I bet it's cranking right now.
Yeah. Cash heavy, baby.
Who would have known that opening up a daycare in Minnesota was the financial move of the year?
Seriously. We thought it was
didn't know.
Bitcoin, silver, gold, Pokemon. No,
Mhm.
it was a Minnesota daycare. That's where the serious money was at.
Yeah. Guys, again, listen, this video is going to be live on YouTube on Wednesday, and I just want to wish everyone a happy new year. If you're here right now, here's an early happy new year. Arthur, remind them when we're going to be out of the office.
We're on Skeleton Crew today and tomorrow, and then we are out of office for the 31st all the way until January 5th, which is the following Monday, guys. The following Monday. So New Year's New Year's falls on Wednesday. So we're going to be off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, back in the office on Monday, and then it's time to crank out the new year. Crank it.
Cranking.
I'm excited to release everything we've been working on.
We're going to hit the ground running.
Big time.
Big time. 2026 is going to be our year. 2025 was supposed to be our year, but 2026 is going to be our year. 2024 is going to be our year, but 2026 is going to be our year.
Every year's our year. What do you mean?
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I'm gonna see what the chat's doing in the stream. Let me see what's up to the chat. Let me see what's up to the chat real quick.
Say what's up to them. Say hi, chat.
What's up, chat?
Guys, for the end of the year, the news is kind of mellow, but we still got some stuff to go over. We do. Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know. I kind of feel bamboozled this year.
Why? Because of Trump?
Yeah. What a wazzy, what a woozy.
Let's get into all the fraud that keeps happening in the world as we know it. If this isn't just proof of everything that's been going on all the way from when the Democrats were just pummeling people into the city to get votes, it's happening like crazy in Minnesota on your guys' tax dollars, on my tax dollars. You know how much I pay in taxes? It's fucking bullshit. It pisses me off. Anyway, let's get into it.
Yeah, I mean, unless you guys are living under a rock and don't know what's going on in Minnesota right now, there is a ton of, I mean, I don't even want to say alleged, but I have to say alleged, but there is alleged medical care fraud going on, specifically with daycares. Um, and you know who the governor of Minnesota is, right? This man was almost the vice president of the United States, Tim Walz, uh,
Mm.
governor of Minnesota. Anyways, what's going on? Um, I don't know if you guys been seeing him on the internet lately, but he just did a huge video on exposing all this. Nick Shirley, and he went to Minnesota
He's a
and
young buck too, that guy.
young buck. He went and basically what Nick Shirley does. He goes around all the country. I mean, all over the country and exposes like a ton of fraud that's going on or a bunch of protests that are going on. And yeah, he covers it from A to Z, and he physically goes to these, alleged crimes and frauds that are happening, and he goes to like the physical locations and sees for himself what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, he went to Minnesota. He went to all these daycares in Minnesota, and they're mainly ran by Somali immigrants.
Mm.
And what he found was that in Minnesota, you could apply for funding for daycare specifically, very easily, and you really don't need to prove much, and you could get a license for it like insanely easy, and you could get funding again really easily. But what he found out was this: that all these daycares that Minnesota had were completely empty. They call them ghost daycares, just completely empty. These businesses look like they were shut down, um, and it's hundreds of them. Him by himself, right, uncovered over 100 million in this fraud. So each daycare got an average funding of like 2 million from the state.
Each year too.
Yeah, each year, they would get $2 million in funding from the state. So when he would go to these daycares, they were completely empty, and there was one person there, and it was obviously the person that was working there or running it or whatever, all Somalian. Um, and yeah, man,
And they wouldn't even like. He was like saying, "Hey, like, can I sign up my son for daycare?" They're like, "No."
yeah,
So what kind of daycare are you? And then did you see the one, the photo Elon Musk retweeted of that one that's going viral? It said, guys, it said Quality Learning Center. What was the name of it? But learning was spelled without an N. It was spelled
yeah,
wrong. Quality Learning Center.
yeah,
Come on, dude. Holy crap. Like, this should piss people off. If I was in Minnesota right now, I would probably be rioting, dude. All that fraud, all of our money just going to that. And like, how is there no like verification process through any of this? It reminds me of like of all the PPP scams, dude. Like, you just apply and you get all this money, and we're not talking like hundreds or thousands. We're talking millions of dollars per year. Like these places, just like Justin was saying, was getting on average of $2 million per year. Like, like 2.5 million this year, 2.6 million the year before, this, that. It's like unreal.
and I
And
don't
the
even want
and
to
the
tell
and
you where this money's going to.
and the employees like they don't even like try to front it as a daycare. It's literally just doors closed. You try to talk to them, they basically tell you to F off.
Yeah.
Where do you think all the money's going to?
Well, dude, I mean, the one of the bigger speculations, and I think there's some. Well, keep in mind, the FBI has got involved. By the way, they
Mhm.
are launching a massive investigation on this. They're putting a lot of resources into this, so it's going to be crazy to see what we find. But I mean, obviously, it would be naive not to think that they send this money back to Somalia, right? And specifically, terrorist organizations, Al Shabaab specifically. Um, that I think they might have uncovered a link to that, but man, how? as a, dude, how as the governor of Minnesota, I mean, he knows, obviously he knows this is going on. Like, how as a governor of Minnesota in the United States of America, can you just sit there with a serious face and just let this happen and not even bat an eye at it? Like, how un-American are you at the end of the day?
It's treason, bro.
Yeah, it is treason. Honestly, they could probably, dude, I'm sure they could spin it off to where, like, um, hey, Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota, you are here guilty by funding a terrorist organization through federal funds. This was over your oversight. You allowed this to happen. This is treason to the highest degree. Dude, it could be spun like that too, man. And you
I'm
know
just curious
what?
what honestly, I feel like we're at the point where it's like we can do whatever we want and we're gonna get away with it. It really doesn't matter how the public sees it, how the public feels. They're just gonna get away with it unless there's some kind of revolt. How was there? How was nobody held accountable for how many businesses were shut down during COVID? How many lives were changed forever? Right? So many
Mhm.
businesses shut down. They never reopened. People that had to watch their loved ones die on Zoom, all over so much BS that
It
happened.
was,
And
dude, if you think about it, it was
and
sick.
Trump, you came in office being this like tough guy that's supposed to handle all the bullshit. Where's the accountability, dude? Like you supposedly got shot at and no one's being taken down for that. Like, where is the justice? There's zero justice, there's zero accountability. Honestly, it's to the point where they're gonna keep doing shit because no one's gonna do anything about it.
Do
It's
you know what
corrupt
they
as fuck.
say, man? I was listening to somebody, and he's like, when like decaying society, right? Um, a lot of people don't like to accept that, right? When a society is decaying, and they kind of just brush off what with everything happening, right? Like,
Mhm.
you know, to the point where, like, they are blind to complete lawlessness and they don't even realize it, right? Um, and I feel like we're at that point, man. I feel like we're almost at a point where we live in a state of complete lawlessness, and it's just so integrated into society we don't even realize it, right? We're so brainwashed that we don't even
Brain
realize
rotted
what's going.
too.
Yeah, and we speak about it all the time, right? Like, what's going on? This is going, this is that. But, like, we're so accustomed to everyday motions and notions and everything that we that we just move on with it. Um, but a society outward looking in would be like, dude, these guys are nuts. This is a complete free for all over here. What are they
Right.
doing? Where we don't think that. But yeah, man. I mean, yeah. So yeah, the FBI is definitely getting involved. And
It's
I really hope I do see something come of this, because if I don't, dude, I just
it's
dude,
shit
all
like
bets are
this. It's shit like this is the reason why our roads, our infrastructure, and our cities are nowhere near as beautiful or as high tech as China, as Dubai, as Saudi, because all the money is just going back into the pockets of all these corrupt assholes instead of going back to where it actually should be. It's fucked up.
Mhm. I
Pisses
mean,
me
dude,
off.
bro, we were in LA like a week ago, right? 2 weeks ago.
Hmm.
And listen, I'm not really trying to, like, I'm not really trying to shit on LA. Like, I get, like, it's a big city, a lot of people live there and people love it for a reason. But man, I can only explain what I see, dude. And it looks like a third world country. I don't care what anybody tells me, bro. Hollywood looked like a third world country.
It's
It really
disgusting.
did.
It's
Bro,
disgusting.
the roads were broken in half, basically. The sidewalks were crumbled up, stacking on top of each other. I get you guys have earthquakes, but fuck. Fix it up, dude. Sorry.
It's bullshit,
And
man. It's
dude,
really
Hollywood Boulevard, bro, one of the most iconic streets in America, where
right.
stars are, implanted into the ground. was zombie land during the day, during the night, whenever. I was like, what is going on, bro?
Zero care. Like I said, man, there's zero reason why we shouldn't have 200 mile per hour speed trains just taking people from LA to New York like it's no problem. Like, what is going on, dude?
Dude, bring the
Man,
Concorde back.
it's
Like, why
crazy.
get
Like
off the
it really agitates the crap out of me to see how advanced these other countries' infrastructures are, and we're like lacking. It's like we've made zero progress in our roads, our infrastructure, in all of our systems in the last like 10 years. Like none. Like it's stale as shit.
crumbling. Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of China, China launched some military drills around Taiwan. But did you also see the sanctions that China threw down, even on your boy Palmer Lucky and
Yeah,
Anadrol?
with sanctions on not necessarily military equipment, but like some sort of
On
technology.
basically on a ton of like US defense firms and like
Yeah, defense. Yeah.
executives and shit.
Yeah, dude. I mean, well, this is Palmer Lucky's whole motive though with this company, right? Like the sole reason for Androl, and he talks about this a lot. He's like, dude, my sole purpose, his main reason is like in case China makes a move on Taiwan,
Mhm.
right? He wants to produce stuff just as fast as China does it, just as cheap as China does it, and he wants to and all the stuff that he makes, any commercial factory could make it in case the country were to go into a wartime environment, right? Like there's wartime and there's peacetime. But
Mhm.
when we go into wartime, we need to allocate more resources to production. And all of his weapon systems can be produced in any like major factory in the United States.
Yeah.
Like car factories or even factories that create washing machines or whatever the case may be, that do on a grand scale.
Mhm.
You could like his weapons were specifically designed to be that, simplistic. But
Yeah.
that's his whole thing, man. He wants to be like his whole company is built off of it on China making a move on Taiwan. But yeah, I mean, China's playing war games with Taiwan right now. They're basically doing live fire drills and surrounding Taiwan, like literally surrounding the whole country.
Mhm.
And they're doing military drills.
Yeah. So these sanctions, you're right, came right after basically US announced that they were gonna basically give $11 billion of military like sales, like military weaponry. $11 billion.
To be honest, in the grand scheme of things, dude, that's really not that much for
No,
military
no,
equipment.
yeah,
Dude, a,
it's
a
not.
fighter jet alone costs half a bill. Literally, it's like $500 million.
Well, it's a start. They'll probably end up getting even more. But yeah,
$11 billion dollars for where?
China was
Taiwan.
basically saying anyone that that helps Taiwan um get more weaponry or become stronger is gonna basically like they're gonna sanction them too.
Yeah, I mean, it, it definitely. But like I feel like this is what the tariffs were for, anyways,
Hmm.
right? Like if China were to sanction US more than just on defense companies, right? And it came to like a broader manufacturing sanction, um, I feel like these are what the tariffs were for anyways, is to like ramp up production in the United States and
Hmm.
not rely so heavily on Chinese manufacturing. Um, so I mean, at the end of the day, it's still gonna like have some kind of effect, right? Like this is not like an overnight thing. Like it definitely will like hurt businesses and companies, and you'll see a little distress there. But yeah,
But did you see how China was also saying well, this is kind of like speculation, but basically China is going to try to like quote unquote like quarantine Taiwan because like Taiwan's an island, so like China is going to basically surround the island of basically military ships and basically kind of like assert control of the traffic in and out from there. It's pretty crazy.
You bring up a very interesting thing, right? Like, I don't know if you remember this in history, but do you know how Russia defeated Nazi Germany?
Dude, I've talked about this all the time. Scorched earth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's like it's the same concept, right?
Yeah, they basically have burned at all the tree, brush fire, basically anything that was burnable, they burned. So all the animals, wildlife, whatever in the area, they killed. So then by the time the Germans came, there was nothing to keep them warm. They couldn't burn anything. Everything was already burned, and there was no animals to kill and eat. So they basically killed them that way.
Yeah,
Tons
a
and tons and
siege,
tons of Nazis died from just freezing to death and
starving to
from
death.
hunger. Yeah.
Yeah, a siege. This is what we call a siege, ladies and gentlemen. Um, and like Arthur was saying, dude, Taiwan's an island, right? And if China really wanted to, there's a lot of uh s- conspiracies and not theories on how a country can invade another country, not necessarily physically, but
Mhm.
gradually over time through, whether it be through the media, right? And then certain like gradual things like cutting off supply routes to that island, through the ocean or whatever, and over time weaken its society, have the people turn on its government,
Mhm.
right? And they could just sit back and watch it happen and then come in, right? That's another way countries could, can invade other countries through practices like that. But yeah, I mean, so that's going on. Last but not least, what is a bomb cyclone? I
What
swear
is a
every
bomb
year
cyclone?
I swear every year they have like a new word for some sort of like natural weather disaster formation thing. A bomb cyclone. I've never heard that term before. Bomb cyclone. Like that's a mouthful. Who wants to say that all the time? Hey, dude,
Bomb
hey, we got
cyclone.
a
Bomb
bomb
cyclone
cyclone.
unlocked.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, a powerful bomb cyclone is intensifying across the Midwest, Great Lakes, so like Michigan and Northeast, bringing blizzard conditions, heavy snow,
Whoa.
whiteouts, and potentially life-threatening travel. Over 6,000 flights have been delayed or canceled nationwide, with millions under winter weather alerts as people return from the holidays. What's going on over there?
Dude, if Mother Nature wants to pass some of that cold down to here, that'd be awesome. It was like 80
Well,
degrees today. I'm like, what is going on, dude?
you know what, dude? Was it 80 degrees?
It was hot, dude. I was sweating, basically like sweating. Dude, it gets so cold at night and during the day.
Dude, last night was freezing, man.
Last night was bro. So
I
at
felt
that
sick. I was so freezing.
dude, at that event we went to, it was all the doors are open, so we were just basically outside the whole time. I was like,
Oh
"Bro,
my
it's freezing
god.
here." I don't know
Uh,
how these girls were wearing dresses yesterday, but crazy.
dude, yeah, last night was pretty cold. I was like, damn, it's really cold right now.
It's
And
probably freezing right now too.
guys, and listen, I know you're saying like, oh, Vegas is dude. Vegas gets cold, bro. I don't
Dude,
like,
deserts get cold at night. Whoever says they don't have never experienced it. It gets
and it's
really cold in Vegas.
and it's like a dry wind, like chill cold. Like it's not like a,
It
you
it,
know,
it it's that Chi Town.
yeah, dude. It's a dry bone chilling cold. To be honest, like if
Yo,
when the
look at
winter gets up to you,
look what Ryan posted in the crypto floor.
let me see. Let me see. Hold on.
Look
I'm
at that.
pulling it up right now. Oh yeah. No, dude, I've been seeing the meme all over the place today and
I'm
yesterday.
dead,
It's
bro.
crazy.
With the chill guy there too. That's
Just a
hilarious.
chill guy. I'm just trying to run a
Just
daycare.
just casually committing millions and millions of dollars of fraud. It's all good.
It's so insane to me. It just sickens me.
Makes me sick. Makes me sick.
Girls are stressing me out, bro. Girls are just stressing me out.
Why?
I don't know. There's a lot of attitude today.
It's that time.
It's a lot of attitude today that I'm getting.
Oh yeah, from your clearly.
Damn, dog.
What?
Dude, that hella was
They hella
that hella was
understood.
that was hella mumbled enough.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Got that clearly. Anyway, dude, Tim Cook. You guys know Tim Cook, right? The CEO of Apple. He bought 50,000 shares of clearly. I mean, he bought 50,000 shares of Nike, guys.
Is this payback from that one time from that the other night?
Yep. But what you said was even crazier.
Won't you tell the audience what I said to you?
Oh my God.
Don't say it.
Hella ever repeat that. So what up, Eduardo? So yeah, Tim Cook purchased 50,000 shares of Nike, guys. Nike is trading at lows all the way back from so Nike got absolutely crushed in August of 2017, and then they had a crazy breakout all the way from, let's see, $60 to $180, and the breakout started in like November of 2017. So now it's all the way back down to those prices right around $61 where it broke out last time. So I'm thinking that's why he bought shares around then. And then the volume, we haven't seen volume this high since like 2012. So volume is going crazy right now. Nike, who's blowing me up? Yeah, dude, Nike is blowing up right now. In terms of volumes. And we're starting to see, just strength overall in that sector, not to jump ahead, but like Target, Ross just hit like new all-time highs. Target's pumping, but I don't want to get too much ahead. But earnings per share is up quite a bit for these bad boys here. It is up, let me tell you. It's starting to climb back up into the positive. They were down 47%. Now it's slowly climbing up. But other big names right now too, like in that sector, Ralph Lauren, Lululemon right now, Levi Strauss. Levi Strauss is crushing it in the whole sector. 200% positive earnings per share on Levi. So they're crushing it right now. And then you know who's been crushing lately? You guys know those running shoes, ON Running. So ON holding stock right now. Huh?
Them, yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, bro, massive. Their EPS is up like 81% right now in the positive. So just keep an eye out on the retail sector, guys.
To be honest, retail is popping off all over.
What's up?
You're frozen. Oh, you're frozen.
That's weird.
Hold on one sec. Let me. Did you turn your VPN back on? Are we getting DDoSed?
Dude, my Wi-Fi is going out. My computer's not working.
What the frick?
Are we getting
leave and join back?
Okay.
One sec, guys. Can you guys hear me and see me clearly? Anyone in the chat?
Yo.
Okay, you're back.
Better?
Yeah.
I don't know why my trading view is still out.
Dude, you might have gotten hit.
Dude, I think I'm getting DDoS for talking all that shit about Trump. What up, Lon? What up, Ryan? What's up, Edwin?
Yo.
All right. So where were we?
We're talking about retail. Retail's booming.
Apparel brands and retail. Keep an eye out. Ross just hit new all-time highs, but a lot of the others are kind of down. Home Depot is one to look at. They're back at a support as well. But keep an eye out on that sector, man. We are starting to see the rotation. That's why like the Russell is like cooking up because of stocks like this.
I was just in a Russell's option and got cooked, and now they're running. Mm-hmm.
Silver pulled back a little bit.
Wait,
anyone holding silver?
All right, before we talk about the silver, how's Target doing as well? Because I know they just got a crazy investment.
Oh yeah. But I didn't want to. Silver topic was first, right? I guess we kind of went around it, but
Ross and Target were together.
Yeah, guys. So Target, you guys know Thanos strat, right? I would hope some of the people in here know the Thanos strat. I want you guys to all look at Target on the daily chart right now. Target daily chart breaking above all the moving averages. Zoom out. Look at all the moving averages getting tight. Look at what happens when we break out of all the moving averages. There's a nice surge. So keep an eye out on Target. It closed above the 200 daily moving average. It's trading above all the moving averages right now. So getting quite bullish.
Bro, are all these retail companies pumping because of Pokemon?
Pokemon? No. Maybe, dude.
Like, they can't keep the shit on the shelves, man.
Nope. Oh my God, Cole, if you're in here, dude, Buxton, if you're in here, me and Fody went to every CVS in the goddamn state and cleared them out, dude. They got a restock of Phantasmal Flames. Dude, I walked into some stores, changed my hoodie, changed my hat, and this lady's like, buddy, this is the third time you're in here. Enough. I was like, whoops.
Dude, that was honestly shocking.
But your boy came back.
You came up. Like, you came up heavy. He did. Arthur came up really heavy yesterday. Yep. Every CVS in Las Vegas, guys. Every single CVS in Las Vegas and Henderson, if you want to count them as two cities. Henderson, Las Vegas, literally every CVS cleared every single one of them out. But I mean, let's not give away the trade, the trade of the craft. Okay, so CVS.
We just told them CVS.
Yeah, but there's literally 4 other stores that you would not expect that carry them.
Hell, they're gonna tell you guys.
If you guys want to know, just join the premium Pokemon Discord. It's $7.99.
Yeah, it's called Pokemon Unlocked. Drops Unlocked.
$7.99 a month. $7.99 a month. And we'll literally tell you no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man. All right, silver. Talk about silver, daddy.
Yeah. So silver pulled back a little bit today. Jesus Christ. So silver went on a crazy run, dude. A diabolical run. I hate to keep sounding like a broken record, but the Austria vlog, silver was a cool $50. Even less. And I was like, this thing's going to go to $100. We have pumped a massive 54%, went all the way up to $71, pulled back today, but there's such a crazy gap that happened yesterday. So we pulled back finally like 66 today, but this thing is not slowing down. People are really wanting to hold like real world assets right now. It's becoming a big thing. That's why
people are becoming collectors. They're becoming collectors. I mean, it makes sense too, right? Like, especially with crypto, real world assets, even Pokemon cards, this all still goes towards your net worth. Like, it doesn't need to be cold hard cash. At least with like assets like Bitcoin, even silver and gold, maybe even Pokemon cards. Who knows? At least you could use those assets, right? In terms of leveraging them, maybe borrowing against them, this and that,
Mhm.
with while still keeping your reserve. So, I mean, it's the wave, man. It's the wave. Let me ask you a question though, chat. Would you rather hold on to sealed Pokemon products or silver?
I mean, dude, the Pokemon's getting better returns, dude. We're talking 400% in 4 years.
Chat, what do you think?
Boxes I was buying for $400 are like 2,200 now, man. And that was 4
Is
years
that is
apart
that going to
only.
go on forever? I mean, these things keep getting printed. They're definitely not scarce.
I don't know, dude. But let's
Chat, you
keep
let
the
me know.
train going because we still have a lot to cover and we're 35 minutes in.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we do. Oh
That
man.
that's basically it for the stock news, though.
Yeah. I mean, dude, to be honest, for crypto news as well, I mean, hey, listen, we're going to do a little recap of all the biggest things that happened in crypto in 2025. But first, I mean, there's some stuff. JP Morgan, guys, they've been, we've talked about them a lot. They've been in and out of the news about crypto lately, but um they are exploring on offering actual crypto trading like spot trading and derivatives uh only to it's like institutional clients though. So like it's like bigger clients, not exactly like personal bank accounts or like personal or people that are using Chase for personal banking, but more so on the bigger side. And they'll probably trickle into at some point into Gen Pop, as I like to call it, you know. But yeah, there's that. And then yeah, guys, well, Pump Fun's being sued. Uh and I'm sure it's not only you're muted.
I said finally something nice is happening in the world.
Yeah, Pump Fun's being sued. Not sure if it's going to go anywhere, but I've noticed some things about this attorney or this law firm, which is like two people. It's one lawyer and then and a uh like a paralegal. But I've noticed something about them, right? Um Burke Law Firm, though, however, is suing Pump Fun for basically gambling, insider trading, like people that use the platform have an advantage on the crypto market, a bunch of RICO stuff. And then at the latest too, they added defamation to it to the suit. As far as people putting as far as Pump allowing people to put like hateful stuff as meme coins, stolen IP, et cetera, et cetera. And they're also targeting for that. I'm from, I don't know how it's really going to play out. I really don't. I mean, you could make a good argument on both sides, right? Like for me personally, I'm on the free trade side, right? Like, I mean, dude, this is crypto, right? Like, what are we talking about over here? Like, this is the technology that exists. This is the technology that has laws passed on it through the government, right? Like these crypto platforms, for the most part, operate completely decentralized, right? Um, yes, Pump Fund built the tech, but on the other side, they can't police how it's being used just because of the raw functionality of blockchain technology in general.
Well, I
Um,
well, I think there needs to be some level of policing, like when it comes to using someone's name, right? Like if I make like Kim Kardashian coin or some shit, and I just start pumping stuff out, like you're using somebody else's what is it called, like likeness. So that's
mhm.
that's illegal. So if stuff like that, which I've seen on Pump Fun so much, right? Stuff like that
Yeah,
needs to be regulated. Like people, I don't know, if someone makes a Tom Brady coin or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like you're not going to use my name to make a pump and dump. Like, I'm going to sue you if you use my name for that.
yeah, yeah. I just, what I think. I mean, can there be some sort of guardrails, in place in terms like security wise? Yeah. Maybe they could do a lot better of like not having the serial rugger able to launch 40 million coins under the same pump fund username. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you just go, you run into the problem of like, okay, obviously they could just make a new account,
Right.
or or at the end of the day, it's the crypto address that's on chain, that's completely on chain, that's deploying the token. As far as like the name and the picture being used, all that's web hosted. Like that's literally that's web hosted. However, the ticker, I actually gotta look this up, but I don't know how the ticker, like you can't just change the ticker anytime you want,
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how that works on chain as well. But as for photos and stuff, I mean, yeah, dude, go after them, whatever, right? If they're putting like up crazy stuff, right? Sure. But I think
This is the same firm that's going after like Hawk Tuah Girl and
yeah, so
Zero
I'm gonna get
Bro and
to that. But I think, but you know what I think on this Pump Fun thing? I think the live streaming on Pump Fun was the worst thing that could ever happen to the space, to be honest.
yeah, I never really like that is like a clear like musical chairs right there. Like you're literally watching a stream. You know the goal of the stream is to pump a token, and then who's gonna dump on who first?
Yeah. I
Who's
mean,
gonna
bro,
get caught?
as soon as the stream turns off, man, the token goes to zero. Literally does.
Right.
That was like the honestly streaming in crypto. Like, listen, the idea, the concept's cool, whatever. It's fun. Even on Zora, dude, it sucks. These creator tokens. It's a complete racket gambit extraction event. Like it just like if anybody thinks that's the new wave, I'm sorry, but you're sadly mistaken. Uh, you know, um, but um, but yeah, man, not even that. It's just like what I was getting to is Pump Fun had zero moderation, that stuff too. People were unaliving themselves on Pump Fun. People were doing crimes on Pump Fun streams. People
That
were
was
doing,
crazy.
yeah, people were doing heinous stuff on Pump Fun Live,
Just for attention, yeah.
um, for attention and to pump this. It was making people go crazy, stupid,
I mean
and they
I
had
mean,
zero
you remember those
moderation.
kids that walked into Token 2049 when we were watching that speaker just started because of pump fun shit, and then they got kicked
Mhm.
out?
Yeah. Dude, zero moderation on that. That's where that's where it was just like it was just if it at the end of the day, it just started fostering a horrible environment. To be honest, just a bad environment, like really sleazeball environment of crypto.
Kind of reminds me of those like whack jobs that were like doing the NPC stuff, like doing anything for a buck.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone shake. You do. I'm gonna say like that. I don't know why I almost streamed on Pump because I thought it was gonna, because at one point there was a few people making a lot of money on fees, but at the end of it's becoming a cup shaking event. Like you go on Pump Fun live stream, it's just people shaking a cup for some change. That's what it turned into. It's just
Can I
like,
have some porridge,
yeah.
please?
But anyways, what we were saying, I know you brought the other tokens that he's suing. It just makes me think, dude, is this lawyer, was he like a degen that was buying all these meme coins too? And then like
Could have
he's
been.
specifically going after the ones he got burned on?
Could have
Because
been, dude.
dude, Hawk 2 was like a pretty much it was a high profile one, but like there's ones like Zero too. What other ones? Uh Believe token. Believe token. They make sense, right? Like why you would go after these tokens, right? Like the Zero Bro founder faked his own his own aliving, faked his own death, right? Um the Believe token with that whole internet capital markets thing, the whole launchpad, like the startup companies launching tokens and everything. This guy was a complete just a complete POS, and started doing really sketchy things with the Believe app. The fees were crazy, and he basically just walked away recently.
Mhm.
Um and yeah, stopped building it, and he just disappeared. He's a piece of shit. And then you got the Hawk thing, man. And but yeah, I mean, listen, there's a part of me that wants to see them go down too. There's a part of me that wants to see this lawsuit succeed, to be honest. Maybe it will put the message in people's brains to
Mm-hmm.
tell them, don't come in this space and think you just do whatever you want without repercussions. You better come in here with good faith, But yeah, other than that, not much crypto news, but let's do a recap. Let's do a recap of the 12 biggest stories of the year, shall we? Guys,
yeah, first
we've
one.
covered every single one of these in 2025. All right. Let's run back the biggest stories that happened in crypto this year. All right. Just to give you a reminder of what 2025 in crypto was really like.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, the godfather of it all,
my dog.
Ross Ulbricht gets pardoned by Trump.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Number 2, the birth of Bitcoin strategic reserves.
Also in January.
Right? We got MicroStrategy, you got MetaPlanet, you got Bitminer or FundStrategy, you got Sharplane Gaming, all these crypto strategy companies.
Yep. The U.S. House voted on moving forward with the Genius Act. That's why we're seeing so many more stable coins come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
XRP is going to 0. That's a big thing. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, it's for sure still is. No, it'll get close to it, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, the Genius Act, man, huge piece of legislation, huge leap forward. What's this IRS rule that the Senate voted to repeal for ETFs?
Yeah, they voted 70-28 to repeal that. Basically, how this was like at the end of Biden's presidency. They were making like the mandatory KYC for even DeFi stuff, and that kind of just ruined the whole purpose of crypto. So they're like, "Nah, we're gonna repeal that."
That's right. That I remember there was a point in time last year where everything was KYC crazy. You couldn't even, everything was making you KYC. Yeah, so there was that. And guys, SEC approves new new exchange listing standards to fast track ETFs. You guys remember how when did the Bitcoin ETF come out? Was that this year or was it last year?
Hold on. I think last year. Yeah, last year.
Anyways, but point was, like, that took a while for that to go through. Like, a while, a very long time. Now you guys are seeing ETFs pop up left and right.
I can't believe I saw that Pudgy Penguin ETF. Thank God that didn't get approved.
It didn't get approved?
No.
You would have just lost all hope, huh?
Yeah, I would have quit the space.
Anyways, some good XRP news for once. They're no longer in that legal battle with the SEC. It's completely dropped from A to Z. They're out of that.
If I see one more news article that the legal battle is over once again, I'm gonna go nuts. The amount of times they said it's over.
Yeah, dude. But it's completely done. Does that mean that it's it's still not going to do anything for XRP, but whatever. That's something you guys can look forward to.
I mean, just to cement that even further, the CEO sold. I'm sorry, not CEO. The co-founder Ripple sold $140 million worth of XRP. So if something was going to go crazy, why would he sell $140 million worth of XRP? I don't know. I mean, it did hit all-time highs, so that's fair.
I gotta be honest. The ETH Foundation sells Ethereum all the time, like heaps of it.
True.
But I think $140 million is not that big of a dent in XRP, in my opinion. You guys remember that huge Bitcoin sale too from that whale? $9 billion. Didn't even put a dent in the chart.
Nope, not even a dent.
Not even dent. And now we're getting into earlier into the year with all the grimy meme coin stuff. You guys remember we had Dave Portnoy's jail stool token, the meme coin, the Hayden Davis debacle, meme coin scamming. Let me go in depth about this a little bit, guys. When meme coins were like at the tippy top in February earlier this year, right, or even January going into February, the first liquidation event happened in the year, and that was in meme coins, right? You had the Argentinian Libra coin or Lira coin or whatever meme coin that collapsed within hours. You had Dave Portnoy doing his meme coin bullshit using his platform to pump tokens. That was wiping out a lot of retail. All those tokens went to zero, basically. You had other countries launching meme coins, like some that African country that launched a meme coin that ran up to like a billion in market cap within like seconds, collapsed within a day. These are all huge liquidation events. And there was one man, wait, let me rewind it. The Melania token, bundled up piece of shit. You're muted. You're muted.
That coin literally killed the steam of Trump token, dude. That thing would have went. Yo, yeah, chill guy. My God, peanut.
And there was one person behind these tokens, guys. That guy with the really small head and the big body, Hayden Davis.
Yeah.
I think he's still in the run
too. That guy,
bro. He's still in the run.
What? Really?
Yeah. I don't think he's in jail.
Oh.
Let me. Yeah, no, he's literally still on the run. I don't think they're going to prosecute him because there's too much dirty laundry with him.
What a year of memes, man. Chill guy was crazy. Peanut.
Chill guy was
Pudgy too.
Yeah.
Pudgy was crazy this year.
Oh, dude, Peanut, Pudgy, yeah. Peanut, Pudgy, Chill guy. These were the crazy runners. And then the AI ones like Goat, Zerbro.
SPX, right? Did it Mog this year too?
Mog did good. SPX did really good. They're still holding. They're still, yeah. Moodang. What other ones? Let's not forget the AI craze too, right? AI 16Z. Dude, I think AI 16Z literally does not exist anymore, bro. Zerbro, Goat. Remember all those, dude? We were having a time. We were having a time in meme coins with the AI stuff. All the AI scammy LARPy BS that we were buying.
Speaking of scams, guys, another big 2025 highlight: Bybit hack of $1.4 billion in ETH.
Oh yeah, that was big too. Remember that?
Dwarfing Mount Gox, FTX.
Yeah, like 6ix9ine would say, stole that shit.
Stole that shit.
You ever see that?
Yep. Dude, 75% of its users' Ethereum deposits were siphoned. Holy bejeepers.
That's crazy. You know what's crazy too? I don't know if they're still paying them back, but they paid everybody back.
Yeah. And then Binance didn't, though. Binance paid $283 million after the October 6th event, where crypto just got crazy liquidated.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And they sent everybody a stimulus.
Basically.
And it's almost like they're like, oh, we actually did that. We actually liquidated everybody. Let me
100%. And they're like, oh, and then all of a sudden BNB coin hits new all-time highs. Like, I guess we could kick back a little bit. We just made a couple billion off this quick lick. Strategy not down for the count yet. We didn't hit the 74K on BTC. They now own over
3%.
probably 3.5% now of the entire Bitcoin supply, guys.
That's so crazy, man. That it worries me a little bit, to be honest, right? Because like
I know
as a trencher, I say this too because like as like someone that like trenches and like looks at token distros all the time, right?
yeah.
Like
You see
3%,
someone holds 3%, you run away.
I run away. I'm like, dude, fuck
Yeah.
this guy. This guy's gonna nuke the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
Like it's just yeah. But dude, that's 2025 in a nutshell in crypto, guys.
Oh wow, yeah, that's it.
That's it, man.
20 Here's some not so good stats about crypto.
Oh,
You ready to hear them?
here's the Grim Reaper, guys.
Let's see. Bitcoin year to date minus 11%.
Wasn't it down for the first wasn't like every Christmas Bitcoin was always higher than its like previous Christmas price?
Not every, but
Except for
Ethereum
this year?
down 20%.
Oh, damn.
This is actually the first time in a very long time that Bitcoin was not 3 green years in a row. For the last 12 or either 15 years, it was 1 year red, 3 years green. 1 year red, 3 years green. 1 year red, 3 years green. This will be the first year, like I said, in either 12 or 15 years that we have broken that pattern.
Mm.
Basically, since kind of
Ryan.
like the birth of Bitcoin.
Damn.
NFTs back in 2026. Let's go.
Dude, I want to say something about this too, because like we're in a collecting frenzy now, right? Like in the world, right? Everyone's trying to collect One Piece, Pokemon, sports cars, TCG, any collectibles that that they can get their hands on. People are buying them, right? Like we were saying, people are buying real world assets, and collectibles is a great way to grow your net worth in a sense. But I think we're seeing a collectibles boom, right? And I just can't help to think that, obviously NFTs are collectibles. And I think since people get addicted, right, and they're always looking for the next fix, that liquidity is going to somehow flow from the card market back into NFTs. However, you do see NFT companies right now getting TCG exposure. Case in point, Azuki. Azuki has came out with a TCG game. They have TCG cards. A lot of people don't know this, but Dead Fellas has a digital TCG. Base at 4 ETH as well. You're muted, Arthur.
I said, whoa, Bored Ape is 4 ETH. Do I buy a Bored Ape?
Bro, I want a Mutant Ape, dude. Mutant Apes are 0.5 right now.
Wow.
Dude, I got to be honest, man. Like, dude, Basie's been coming out with huge news these past couple months, man.
Who?
Board Ape Yacht Club.
Yeah,
and they're actually doing really good things with their game. It's just crypto gaming is just dead, man. But I think this is where you take advantage of it, because now they've created a clear path to really expand and grow their IP, in my opinion. Right? Like if this is like a game that they could peddle to the masses, like Pudgy did with their mobile game, it's just an IP strengthener to me. The game just has to be fun, dude. Like, have you guys played the Pudgy Penguin game? It's an exact reskin of Fall Guys.
No way.
Who remembers Fall Guys? It's
That's
the same
funny.
print, dude. It's the same game, just in Pudgy Penguin skins.
Wow. Oh my god, 888, dude. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that collector.
He's been gone.
No, dude. He's still trenching. Oh, nope. Last thing was 10 months ago he did. I'm going in a crazy spiral on the NFTs right now.
Right. Dude, yeah,
yeah,
I don't
guys,
know,
that's
man.
the year recap, man.
Yeah. That's the 2020.
Lucra is out. Duh, that's huge for the year. The tournament, guys, I hope you guys are doing good. There's about 2.5 weeks left of the tournaments. I'm seeing some good numbers, 30%, 40%, 50%. People are crushing. I'm really, really proud of you guys. That's the last live of the year. Wow, last market take of 2025. Congratulations, guys. GG's to everyone that made it through 2025 crypto. Was not an easy year.
Easy year.
Definitely a year that taught you, hey, you got to take some profits, buddy, because we were at all-time highs. We were at all-time highs on Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin is down 11% for the year. Ethereum down 20% for the year.
2024 was the year, man. 2024 was the year.
Is going to be, dude. No, I'm telling you, the craziest bull run is coming next year. I feel it in my cheeks. Feel it in my butt cheek. Yeah.
Is it making you quiver?
It's making me shake.
All right, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you haven't followed us next, follow us next. We'll see you next year.
See you next year.
Next week or 2 weeks from now. But yeah, I appreciate everyone that stopped by. Thank you.